guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Alex, and today I have for you this Get Ready With Me voiceover look, including my outfit as well and the perfume that I used. Please don't forget to subscribe and press that bell to get notified for whenever I post videos. Everything will be linked down in the description box below. So yeah, let's just get into the video. For today's video, I'll be using the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. Next, I'll be using the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation in the shade 1.0. This foundation is really medium coverage, covers all of my acne, leaves a great natural finish, and it stays on all day, which most foundations on my skin type, which is oily combo skin type, doesn't stay on long. So having the Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation really does help. Now going in with the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Waterproof Concealer in the shade Fair. I'll be using this to conceal my under eyes and highlight my face. Today I decided to cream contour my face using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Stick in the shade Fawn. What I like to do is cream contour my forehead, my cheekbones, and then underneath my jawline. What I notice with contouring underneath my jawline is it gives that shadow and it likes to hide my chub that I have under there. I started off blending with the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, but then transferred over to the Morphe E4 Brush just because I found that it blended my contour very well and it left it leaving a natural finish rather than a muddy look. Next, I went in with my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Ethereal Light. This helps set my concealer and also helps brighten my complexion as well. To add some more brightness, I decided to bake today using the Mercier Loose Setting Powder in the shade Translucent using my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. So I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera, and now I'm going to show you how I perfect them using the Smashbox Studio Skin Concealer that I used earlier and this e.l.f. concealer brush. Now I'm going to set my eyebrows in place using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel in the color Clear. Using the Morphe 9BZ palette, I'm going to use it to bronze my face as well as using this e.l.f. Face Complexion brush. I'm going to mix the first shade and the fourth shade in the 9BZ palette to help create a flawless color for my fair skin. This palette is wonderful because it also gives you darker colors if you have a darker complexion than mine. Today for blush, I'm going to use the Morphe 9N palette, and after a long time of looking at this palette to decide what blush I wanted to do, I decided to go with the third shade in the palette, seeing that it would complement all the rosy tones that are going on in our eye look later on in the video. If you go a little overboard on the blush, you can always use a random face brush to help blend it out. My favorite part of the day when it comes to makeup is using the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. This is absolutely gorgeous. The powders are creamy, easily blendable. I'm going to use my Morphe E4 brush, and I'm going to take this shade Subconscious, which is this ash tone contour, and I'm going to use it to contour my cheeks today as well as a little bit on the nose. To perfect my contour even more, I'm going to use the Morphe M439 brush again and the shade Lyric from the Shade and Light palette to sharpen the contour and put it in any other highlighting places I have on my face. Next, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. This helps contain my oil throughout the day, as well as also set all the powders on my face to make sure that they all blend together easily. Going in with my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, I'm going to use this to prime my eyelids for our eye look. I gotta say, one of the most beloved palettes this year has gotta be the Modern Renaissance palette. It's absolutely gorgeous, especially with all the warm tone shades. I'm gonna take the brush that came in the palette and go into the shade Tempera first, just to set the shadow insurance that is on our lids already. Next, I'm going to take the fluffier end of the brush and I'm going to go into the palette and I'm going to take Fawn Fresco and I'm going to put this in the crease. A little tip for you guys is to tilt your head backwards a little bit when looking into your mirror. That way you'll be able to see your crease a bit better. Next, I'm going to take this Urban Decay Vice brush that I got in the Vice 4 palette and I'm going to go into the shade Love Letter. I'm also going to put this in the crease as well, but I'm going to use the more defined side of the brush, so that way I get a more defined line that can be easily blended out by using the fluffier end of the brush that we used before when going into Fawn Fresco. Now I'm going to take my Morphe B38 brush and go into Venetian Red. We're going to put this in our outer corners by first patting, and then using circular motions to help blend the shade into our crease. Next, I'm going to take the Morphe B79 brush and go into the shade Red Ochre and put that right on top of Venetian Red to give it a more defined look. Going back to the brush that's in the palette, I'm going to take the color Vermeer and put that all over the lid. Now I'm just going to take Tempera again and highlight the brow bone. I'm going to take the shades Venetian Red and Red Ochre and I'm going to smudge that under my waterline using this Sephora brush that I got in a lip kit. To highlight my inner corner, I'm going to go in with the shade Vermeer again and give it a nice champagne white pop. Next, I'm going to do a wing liner using this e.l.f. liquid liner in the shade Black. What I love most about this liner is that it gives you great control and it makes doing simple wings very easy. Perfecting a wing liner is hard, but by using certain techniques such as getting liquid liners that are easier to control, helps you to come out with a better product when it comes to a wing liner. Now time for mascara. I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara in the shade Noir for my upper lashes, and then I'm going to go into the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara for my lower lashes. A tip I'd like to give you guys is using your mirror to do your mascara and tilting your mirror backwards, so that way when you look down on your mirror, it helps prevent from getting any mascara smudges onto your eyeshadow. Now, it wouldn't be a bomb-ass makeup look unless you had highlight. I'm going to go in with the Morphe M510 brush and the Tarte Pro Glow palette. This palette has done me wonders when it comes to highlighting. I'm going to go in with the shade Strobe and Lit for my cheek highlights, as well as my temple highlight and somewhat of my forehead highlight. And then I'm just going to go in with the shade Strobe for my nose highlight and my Cupid's bow highlight. Now I'm going to go in with the Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Candy K to line my lips. Take the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Muse. This is a purple gray toned liquid lipstick that is long lasting and very comfortable on the lips. To to finish off the look, I'm going in with the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray once again to set everything. And here's the finished look. Those of you that wear glasses like I do, this makeup look is perfect for you as well. My necklace is from Forever 21. The perfume I'm wearing is Dolce by Dolce & Gabbana. Everything else will be linked in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe. Don't forget to stay tuned for the next upcoming video. I'll see you soon. Bye.